Back on ShadowReapers 1980s PvPvE in Syria, and this time I'm on the red team. When I joined the server there was only one person on the red team and there were about 3 or 4 on the blue, so I thought I'd pop over here and see if I can make a dent in my SU-27. After taking off, I get myself up to some altitude, and pretty quick I get a little data link contact, low and slow, so it's a helicopter by the looks of it. So now I'm hunting for it with my radar, see if I can capture it, find out where this thing is out in this desert. Managed to pick it up. I've got a radar lock, so I might as well send it Fox 1. You just see the little dot moving along the ground there. My missile doesn't look like it's tracked. No, it's just exploded out in the desert, out of my left-hand window. And that helicopter's right under my nose now. Too tempting to push down on top of it, but I'd end up spearing into the ground. So I'll come around and try and pick it up again. There it is. This time I'll send it a Fox 2. Wait until I get happily into range. Fox 2. Seen that coming and it's flared it off, and that's hit the ground next to it. No sense wasting any more missiles on this. I'll try a gun run. I'm not very good with guns in the SU-27. I don't get much practice.
Pull up. Pull up.
I think I got some hits there. And yeah, well, that's one Apache driven into the ground. Just hunting for some more enemy aircraft now, and a huge signature has popped up on the data link. I don't think I've ever seen anything going that high, that fast. Looking at the EWR, that's at 40-something thousand feet and travelling at 1,600 kilometers an hour. And there's 2 of them. Getting a little closer to these bandits. I managed to get them locked up on the electro-optical. These guys are travelling about 600 kilometers an hour faster than me. And they are all the way up there. There's a friendly there as well, tracking in on them. Looks like it might have just fired a missile. And those bandits are changing aspect and turning away from me a little bit. And as I gain altitude, I'm losing speed. So this is all a little bit of a poor situation for me. I don't think there's any chance I'm going to catch these guys. They're still travelling at 1,500 kilometers an hour now, twice as fast as I'm going. And now they're heading away. So yeah, I'm trying to get my nose down and pick up speed. They've dived as well, trying to avoid missiles, I think, from my friendly. So now I have a chance of maybe catching them up a little bit. Does look like they're flanking right. even though it says on the EWR they're cold. So if I can cut the corner a little bit, I should be able to make some ground on them. They've finally slowed down a little bit, and I've managed to gain some speed. The one on the right looks like he might be a little bit closer, so I'll lock him up instead. Fox 1. And that's splashed. Let's turn on to the other one. Send this guy a Fox 2. Might flare that off, so I'm ready to send a radar missile if I need to. No, that splashed him. And that's 1B down.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
1-1 is RTB at 1,700.
Parachutes there as I go by. I didn't get an acknowledgement for the other bomber. I wonder if my friendly got a second missile on it and got the kill. My cap mission is complete. So rather than push my luck and stay out hunting anyone else, I'm going to head back to base. So just returning to TAS here. I don't land the SU-27 very often, as more often than not I end up these missions getting myself shot down.
Cleared for visual, contact tower.
So returning to base is a bit of a rare opportunity for me.
Request landing.
Just approaching the runway. I'm a little bit low, I think. But well lined up.
Well done. Basel al-Assad is now under our complete control, and friendly forces will be operating from there.
So my speed's pretty good, but my altitude, I'm probably about 100 meters low. So I'll try and pick my nose up a little bit. And intercept the glide slope. What do you mean runway occupied? Oh, great, there is now a MiG-29 pulled onto the runway. Literally, we are the only two players on red, and he pulls onto the runway as I'm on final. Thanks, dude. I could touch down in front of him, but if he then tries to take off, crashes into the back of me, that's all my fault, so
Airborne.
I'm going to have to go around and treat this like an overhead brake approach. Gear up. Power back on. And do a 180-degree turn. Alright, coming back down the downwind leg, turning onto base. Gear down. Flaps down. Just trying to get myself lined up again. I do this in the A10 quite a lot, but as I say, I don't do it in the flanker very often at all.
Check landing gear. Wind 356 at 2 meters per second. Runway 27.
Alright, that's pretty square. Gain a little bit low. Power on a little bit. Lift the nose up a little bit. Don't want to land short. $10 meters, 7, 5, and down. Keep the nose up as long as possible. Scrub off as much speed as I can. And down. Yeah, I only got credit for one of those B1s, but not to worry. Mission complete. Back to base. I can get rearmed, refueled, get back up in the air, and try and shoot down some more blue guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.